3 of a kind, double vision, and 1 for the road are among the prizes on tonight's show. And here's your host, Ted Rogers.
Oh, yeah, thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. And a very good evening to you all in the studio, and particularly to all of you at home. Welcome to the first in a new series of 3, 2, 1, the biggest game show on the box. And our theme show for you this week, we've got a lovely theme, actually, a night on the town at the 3, 2, 1 nightclub, which makes a change from a night on the settee watching the box, doesn't it? No, although I must confess, I'm an addict, you know. I love everything. I love the commercials. I find them entertaining. I love the animals on the phone. Do you like that one? Mind you, I wouldn't like to use the phone box after that zebra's been in it, would you? I mean, everybody watches them. Arabs watch the commercials. In fact, one rich Arab's wife, she asked her husband if he'd buy one of those coffee makers like she sees on the box. So the next day he brought home Gareth Hunt. But it's time to welcome back that little bluff bin dustbin, our little booby prize, Dusty Bin. Here he is. Come on, Dusty. Oh, yes. Now, look, just a minute. Do me a favour, eh? A bin full who's had a skin full. Look at this. A tin that's canned. Dusty, you should be on the wagon, not pulling it. And stop shaking that lard. He hasn't changed a bit, as you can see. No, not just a boozy bin. Remember, he is our booby prize, of course. If he's won, all our contestants take home is a brand new bin. That's all they get. As always on 3, 2, 1, you know we start with our 1,000 to 1 quiz. 3 couples play, they could go home with £1,000 each. Without them, we wouldn't have a show at all. Let's say hello to our contestants. Here they are. Hi, Lynda. How are you?
Thank you.
Good to be back for another series. Lovely outfit, eh?
Yes, thank you. It's
what have you been doing while we've been away?
Right, I've been doing quite a lot of com-airing for fashion shows, yes. I'm going to be doing a comedy play later in the year called French Without Dressing.
See, there's a lot of talent here. You didn't know that, did you?
Yes, and we're also talking about pantomime. So
marvellous. Good for you. Who's couple number 1 on our first show?
We have John and Joanne Mouskouri from Burnley in Lancashire.
Oh, Burnley. Yes. Yeah, nice to have you with us. Yeah, a slight ripple for you. Why not? Lovely. John? Yeah, I see, John, you're a garage proprietor, but it's a 3-way partnership, so what part do you play?
Well, we share everything 3 ways. All the load is shared between us, all evenly.
Have you always been a car salesman? I mean, I can tell that, really, because there's no lines on your face, so you've turned the clock back, have you? No.
Not quite.
Joanne, according to this, you met John when you were passing the garage. He fancied you and rushed out and tried to chat you up, and you wouldn't have anything to do with him.
No, that's right, I wouldn't.
Well, good thing for you. You shouldn't do that. I mean, don't have anything to do with used car salesmen. They only want to examine the body and touch the upholstery. And they won't be satisfied until they've had a look underneath. Now, you... Anyway, let's have your questions, shall we? There we are, one of those 3. Which one do you want? You want number 3? OK, Joanne. Now, you know we have 2 rounds of questioning. You know, we want 10 answers as quick as you can. Be careful with guesses. If you don't know an answer, say pass or don't know, and I'll go on to your partner with the next question. At least you can build your score up that way. But I do have to accept the first part of the answer you give me, OK? Yes. And I'll let you have the first one to start with. So here we go for £10 for each correct answer. The question is all about numbers. We will ask you a question, how many, and we need a number for the answer. Now, the number of players in a quintet is 5. So that's the one we'll start you with. The players in a quintet is?
5.
Signs of the zodiac?
12.
Cardinal points of a compass?
Don't know.
Pints in a quart?
Pass.
Years in a decade?
10.
Deadly sins?
7.
Right. Minutes in an hour?
60.
Strokes under par in a birdie?
Pass.
Days in February in a leap year?
Don't know.
And counties in Northern Ireland?
Pass.
Ah, well, that is 6 counties in Northern Ireland. The days in February in a leap year, what is it? Yeah, it's 29. Strokes under par in a birdie in golf, that's 1. The pints in a quart was 2. Cardinal points of a compass, 4. How have we done? Not bad. 5 gives you £50, and that's a nice start on our first show. Off you go with Lynda as we welcome couple number 2. Wow. How do you do? Caroline, yes. How you match these outfits up? They're different but marvellous, eh?
Wonderful.
What have you been doing in the break?
Well, in fact, I'm off to the States fairly soon.
Are you?
To talk about a film, so that should be nice.
Yeah, have a good trip. And who are our second couple tonight?
We have Chris and Jackie Morgan from St Athan, South Glamorgan.
Oh, yes. Great, yes. St Athan. Yeah, I see that. Chris, you're a civilian working at RAF St Athan, yes?
That's right, yeah.
And you've worked on Concorde's engines, eh?
Yeah, when I was apprentice.
Really?
Yeah.
Just an apprentice on
Yeah.
Great plane, that.
It was, yeah.
Goes at faster than the speed of sound.
That's right.
I took my missus to New York on it once to see if I could get there before I heard the nagging. Jackie, as well as being a mum, you organise clothes parties, yes?
That's right.
And what do you sell?
Ladies' clothes mainly, and a few children.
Chris, I see you've got a different hobby here. You renovate old bikes.
That's right, yeah.
As if you don't have enough to do with the engines, eh? How old are these bikes, then?
Well, it's for the kids mostly.
Really?
'Cause, yeah, we got a bike for each of us, really.
I got one of those bikes, you know, where you fold the wheels under and the handlebars go over.
Yeah.
It's not a portable. The milkman ran over it. Right over the Let's have the question, shall we? One of those two is yours. Number 2. OK, same procedure. Answer alternately. If you're not sure of an answer, say pass or don't know. And be careful with guesses. The question, again, is about numbers. We will ask the question how many. We need a number for the answer. Now, the number of rings on an Olympic flag is 5. We'll start you with that one. Rings on an Olympic flag is?
5.
Right. Objects in a score.
20.
Days of a week.
7.
Balls in a cricket over.
6.
Cents in a dollar.
Don't know.
Leaves on a lucky clover.
3.
No. It's 4. Not such a lucky clover, was it? Never mind, Chris. The other one was cents in a dollar. That was 100. But it's not too bad. It's 4 right. So you got £40. Not far behind. Off you go. See you in round 2 as we say hello to couple number 3. How'd you do? Lynda, who are couple number 3 tonight?
We have Derek and Alison Moffat from Portadown, County Armagh.
Ah, yes. Ah, good. So, you knew how many counties there were in Northern Ireland, of course. Now then, Derek, you work as a maintenance technician and your company makes circuit boards, yes?
Yes.
Electrical, obviously, yes?
Yeah.
This company here, you know, is responsible for an electronic breakthrough. A scientist was eating in the canteen, and when he saw the size of the French fries, he invented the microchip. That's what they like up there. Alison, yeah, I see you're a primary school teacher. What subjects do you teach?
Well, I teach children from 5 to 11, children who, for some reason or other, need special attention.
Yes. Not an easy job, but, I mean, a marvellous job, but, I mean, if the kids are anything like I was a terror at school. I preferred young teachers. I loved watching them age. That's the effect I had on them. Let's have the last one. Thanks a lot, Lynda. That means that's the one for you. But you do get the free choice in the next round, OK? It's the same question. Be careful with guesses. It's about numbers. We will ask you a question. How many? We need a number for the answer. The number of runs in a century is 100. We'll start you with that one. Runs in a century is a...
100.
Right. Old pennies in a shilling.
Don't know.
Buns in a baker's dozen.
13.
Events in a decathlon.
10.
Seasons in a year.
4.
Horns on a unicorn.
1.
Years in a golden jubilee.
60.
No, it's just 10 out. It's 50. Never mind. You'll get to it one day. OK, the old pennies in a shilling is 12. It's a long time ago now. But again, that's not bad. 5 gives you £50. So, not a bad start for our first show of the series. And at the end of the first round of the quiz, we got couple number 2, Chris and Jackie, are on £40. But joint leaders at the moment, couples number 1 and 3, John, Joanne, Derek and Alison, they're both on £50 apiece. Good. So we'll have the second round questions. Derek and Alison, you choose this time. Which one? You want number 3. So good luck for £50 then for each correct answer. Now, the question is about names of people prominent in the arts, either writers, actors, dancers, or musicians. We will give you the name of a successful person. You give the first name by which they are best known. People successful in the arts and their first names. Mr. Pinter, the playwright, has the first name Harold. We'll start you with that one. Pinter, the playwright, is?
Harold.
Right. Connery, the actor.
Sean.
Takanawa, the singer.
Don't know.
Nureyev, the dancer.
Don't know.
Olivier, the actor.
Lawrence.
Hockney, the painter.
Don't know.
Amos, the writer.
Hardy.
No, that's Kingsley Amos. Sorry, Kingsley Amos or Martin we would have taken. Hockney, the painter, was David Hockney. Nureyev, the dancer, was Rudolph, of course. And Takanawa, that superb singer, Kiri Takanawa, of course. What have we got, though? You got £150. That's not bad. 150. Off you go, then, with Lynda, as we welcome back couple number 2. Here they go. OK, Chris, which one are you going to choose this time? Number 2? OK, and you go for £40 then for each correct answer. With the same question about people prominent in the arts, either writers, actors, dancers, or musicians. We give you the name of a successful person. You give the first name by which they are best known. People successful in the arts and their first names. Now, Mr. Hope, the comedian, has the first name Bob. We'll start you with that one. Hope, the comedian, is?
Bob.
Right. Moore, the sculptor.
Pass.
Ashcroft, the actress.
Don't know.
Melly, the singer.
George.
Menuhin, the violinist.
Yehudi.
Previn, the conductor.
Andre.
Forsyth, the writer.
Pass.
Markova, the dancer.
Pass.
Gielgud, the actor.
John.
And Lancaster, the cartoonist.
Pass.
Well, you could have taken a chance at it. Osbort Lancaster, maybe a bit before your time there. Markova, the dancer, was Alicia Markova. Forsyth, the writer, was Frederick Forsyth. And Ashcroft, the actress, was Peggy Ashcroft. Moore, the sculptor, yeah, I know. Henry, right.
Yeah,
what have you got? You got £200 at the end of that. 200. Off you go as we welcome back couple number one. OK, Joanne and John, thanks, Lynda. The last envelope means that's the one for you this time. And again, you are going for £50 for each correct answer with a question about the names of prominent people in the arts, either writers, actors, dancers, or musicians. We give you the name of a successful person. You give the first name by which they are best known. People successful in the arts and their first names. Mr. Mills, the actor, has the first name John. We'll start you with that one. Mills, the actor, is?
John.
Right. Seacombe, the singer.
Harry.
Galway, the flute player.
James.
O'Toole, the actor.
Peter.
Fontaine, the dancer.
Go.
Jacoby, the actor.
Pass.
Bolt, the writer.
Pass.
Darley, the painter.
Pass.
Sinden, the actor.
Pass.
And Rattle, the conductor.
Harry.
No, a good guess. Doesn't quite work. Harry Rattle, does it? No. It was Simon Rattle. Sinden, the actor, was Donald Sinden. Darley, the painter, was Salvador Darley. Bolt, the writer, was Robert Bolt. And Jacoby, the actor, was Derek. What have we got? £250. 250. So at the end of the quiz, on our first show of the series, we have couple number 3, Derek and Alison. They're on £150. Couple number 2, Chris and Jackie, have £200. No doubt about the winners. Couple number 1, that's Joanne and John. They have £250. So let's say goodbye to couple number 3, Derek and Alison. Oh, dear. Hey, I never like saying goodbye to our couples. They're always such nice people, but there really wasn't much in it this week. 50 quid sort of either way, but have you enjoyed yourself?
Yes, thanks.
Thanks very much for coming here. Here's the £150. Go on, Alison, you take that. Yes, indeed.
Buy
Derek,
something for the baby that's
for the
on the
baby?
way. Yes.
Oh, you got the baby on the way?
Yes.
Round of applause, a baby on the way. Really? Smashing. Oh, that's great. Yeah, I've been through that myself, so I know what it's all about. Derek, thanks for being here. Nice to see you. And enjoy the dusty bin. I know you will. Stay here and enjoy the rest of the show. And good luck to the two of you. We're going away for the break. See you in a couple of minutes on 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Okay, it's part 2, 3, 2, 1. First in a new series, and A Night on the Town is our theme. And we've got Jackie and Chris, who are from St Athan, South Wales, playing in this part of the programme against John and Joanne from Burnley in Lancashire. Now, folks, let me just refresh your memory what happens here. At the end of each one of the 3 items we're about to show you, one of our guests will come here to the table, leave a clue object, read you a rhyme. When there are 3 here on the table, you've got to select one to reject if you are the lucky couple who gets through our elimination question, all right? Good luck to you. And we'll go on then and item number 1 of A Night on the Town. And we're going straight away over to our plush 3 to 1 nightclub for a nocturnal trip. Will you please welcome the Irving Davies Dancers?
It's something daring, the continental, a way of dancing that's really ultra new. It's very subtle, the continental, because it does what you want it to do. It has a passion, the continental, an invitation to moonlight and romance. It's quite the fashion, the continental, because you tell of your love while you dance.
The continental, and you were saying just what you're thinking of. So keep on swaying the continental, 'cause it will lead to a new kind of love. Come, get together, let the dance floor feel your leather. Step as lightly as a feather, let yourself go. Come, hit the timber, loosen up and start to limber. Can't you hear that hot marimba? Let yourself go. Let yourself go. Relax and let yourself go. Relax, you've got yourself tied up in a knot. The night is cold, but the music is hot. Come, cuddle closer. Don't you dare to answer no, sir. Put your big girl back there closer. Let yourself go. Let yourself go. Let yourself go. Let yourself go. It's something daring, the continental, a way of dancing that's really up to you. It's very sad, the continental, because it does what you want it to do.
Hi, Sharon. Sharon Boone of the Irving Davies Dancers, and also personal assistant to Irving Davies, because Irving's not here now. He's already left the studio. Where is he?
He's in America.
Very, very busy lad, and so are you always, which is nice to see. This is what you're leaving him as the clue then, is it, Sharon?
Yes, yes.
A bouquet of flowers. Yes? And
Yes.
can we have the rhyme, please?
All round the regions this is known, a salt container of your own.
There you are. That's the first one of the new series, and they're all very easy. They've changed a lot, haven't they? Sharon Boone of the Irving Davies Dancers. Thanks, Sharon. Take care, love. Bye-bye. Yeah. What do you say, Chris? John, a bit too early, is it?
Yeah, I think so.
Just a little too early. Yeah, I'm sure they'll change as time goes on, but remember, when we have 3 on the table, you've got to think about rejecting one if you get through the question, OK? We're going to go on then and have item number 2 of A Night on the Town. And here's a gentleman who hardly ever leaves his own show, so tonight we're glad that he's making one of those special appearances. Savour this moment. I've got the hat and the polka dot tie. I got the cane and the gleam in my eye. I've got the time. Now all I need's the baby. I've got the right inclination for love. I've got the light from the moon up above. I got the place. Now all I need's the baby. Many girls have held my arm and strolled down Lover's Lane. Oh, but there was only one whose charm could lead me there again. I've got the choir, they're all rehearsing to sing. I've even been out to purchase the ring and made a deal for a bungalow for 2 where we could sit and bill and coo. But it's incomplete till someone says I do. So all I need is the baby, and the baby I need is you. I've got the hat made of thatch and the blazer to match and the polka dotted tie. I've got the kind of a smile you can see for a mile and the gleam in every eye. I got the price of a fare for a carriage and pair. Now all I need's the baby. I've got the feeling inside that I want to be tied and my heart is riding high. I got the man on the moon serenading a tune on his way across the sky. I know a beautiful spot, I can say such a lot. Now all I need's the...
Many girls have held my arm and strolled down Lover's Lane, but there is only one whose charm can lead me there again.
I've got the choir, they're all rehearsing to sing. I've even been out to purchase the ring. I've made a deal for a bungalow for two. We'll have it painted green and blue, boo-hoo, but it's incomplete till someone awfully sweet says I do. So all I need is the baby, and the baby I need is you. And who are you? Oh, the baby that I need is you. Now then, yeah. Didn't know I couldn't sing or dance, did you? However, listen, this is the clue for you this time. I brought you in a joker playing card, okay? And this is the rhyme for you. This little joker is good in parts, don't play it, and the star departs. Now then, has that given you any ideas at all? Apart from 300.
I've got a bit of an idea on the first one.
Oh, you got an idea on the... You've been thinking about the first one. What do you think about that, then?
Well, we decided between us, it's a bouquet to do with wine, and the regions could be the wine region, salt cellar.
Oh, really? That's what you've all thought, is it? Oh, really? So what about the one I just brought in? Oh, really? Well, that is the way to think. Think about Dusty Beam, because believe me, once he's out the way, you know it's a good prize. But it's a bit of a problem if you win him. Otherwise, we're going to go on then with adding real sophistication to A Night on the Town. Here's a pianist-composer whose hits have adored the charts many times. Here with another one of his big songs, Still Magic, welcome Peter Skellern.
So ends another perfect day. Still shines that same old moon to help me on my way. And as I walk alone, thoughts review at home, that through it all we still are one. All the sadness and all the fun, and yet still magic, still tragic, still laughter, still after all we've been through, and still in love with you. Still wanting, still haunted, still hazy, still crazy about the things you do. Still in love with you. Still yours, still mine. Such a long and yet short time. It all seems so new. I'm still in love with you. Though we have often been apart, still burns that same old love deep within my heart. It hasn't all been roses, it hasn't all been tears. The times we've seen, the good and the bad, you'd think there'd be no more to be had. And yet still magic, still tragic, still laughter, still after all we've been through. I'm still in love with you. Still yours, still mine. Such a long, short time seems so new. I'm still in love with you. I'm still in love with you.
Peter? All right, mate. Smashing, as always. You've got some great numbers. You really have. I said in the intro, you've written a lot of great stuff. And I'll tell you what I read, you know, you did that West End show with Richard Stilgoe. It was the Vaudeville Theatre,
That's
wasn't
right,
it?
yes.
What did you call it?
Yeah, it was Who Plays Wins.
Who Plays Wins. And I hear you're Broadway bound with it.
We are. We did three months at the Vaudeville, and we've been invited to America to see how we get on
Wonderful.
on Broadway.
Well, I'm sure it's going to be great because you write good stuff, the pair of you.
Oh,
now, what are
thank
you leaving these people as a clue?
I've got a little angel.
Oh, Little Angel, the clue this time. Now, listen to this one.
Right. Initially, the Spanish becomes the French. The sixth of note may mean a wrench.
There. That's the third one on the table. Let's thank Peter Skellern.
Thanks,
Good
Jack.
luck on Broadway,
Thank you.
Peter.
Thank you.
Have a good trip. Again, not easy. No idea about that one. No.
Joker could be the bin.
Yes,
the Joker.
we have three on the table now, and Peter's just brought that one. Now, I can read the other two again, so listen to these again. Maybe it'll help you. Number one item came in from Sharon of the Irving Davies dancers, brought a bouquet of flowers who said, all round the regions, this is known, a salt container of your own. Now, I know you've got thoughts about that one. I brought you in a Joker playing card and said, this little Joker is good in parts, don't play it, and the star departs. There you are. Three on the table. You've got to choose one now to reject if you're going to be the lucky couple who gets through the question. So what are you both going to do? Any idea, Chris?
I think we'd reject the Joker.
You want to get rid of the Joker?
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll reject the angel if you like.
If you like. It's up to you. Sort it out.
OK, we'll reject the angel.
Is that OK with you? Yes? Really? All right. You're sure about it? You're going to get rid of the Joker. You're going to get rid of the little angel if you get through the question, which is here. So please, the moment of truth, put your hands, please, beside that button there. When you think you know the answer, you hit the button and answer. Please don't answer before you hit the button. Otherwise, I have to offer it to the other couple. So good luck to you, and here it is. This performer's name was originally Frederick Austerlitz. He was born in May 1899. He used to dance with his sister, Adele. OK, who is it? Fred Astaire, Jackie, absolutely right. Yes. Marvellous. Yeah. Chris didn't have a clue. Chris says he didn't have a clue, but Jackie obviously watches those marvellous old movies, eh? On television. Sensational dancer, that man. And, of course, that means we have to say goodbye to John and Joanne. What a shame, huh? Never mind, we got the money, of course, that you won in the quiz, which Caroline has, which was how much, Caroline?
£250.
£250. Nice. And, of course, the ceramic dusty bin, which I'm sure everybody at home is going to enjoy, yes? And if you take a look across there, Lynda has for you a consolation prize of a microwave oven. Look at that. Very nice. Marvellous. Well done, Joanne. Take care. Congratulations. Been a super couple, as always.
Thanks
John,
very
you
much,
too.
Jack.
Not
Thanks
at all.
very
Take care. There you go. Bye-bye. Lovely. Well, that's great. You know, it's nice to know that, Jackie, that people actually, you know, love those Fred Astaire movies. Because, I mean, all those old musical films are really terrific. That's great. Anyway, you're through now, which, if you thought the quiz was difficult, this is even harder. But we know what you rejected, of course, and it's the Joker, yes?
Yeah.
All right, we're going to come back in a couple of minutes and see exactly what that is. We'll see you shortly. Don't go far. OK, it's part 3 of 3, 2, 1, A Night on the Town, our theme, and we've got Chris and Jackie from St Athan, Glamorgan. Got through to this part of the show and you've rejected the joker card I brought you in. This little joker is good in parts, don't play it, and the star departs. So, what have we got for you? This little joker is good in parts. Well, you can make something out of parts of a card. Don't play it, and the star departs. Don't play it, so keep it. If you keep it, tonight's star prize departs with you. It was the Vauxhall Nova. Oh. Sorry about that. Just try and think about Dusty Bin all the way right now. Item number 4 of A Night on the Town. We're going over once again to our plush 3-2-1 nightclub where the manager has a very important announcement to make.
Thank you, Mr. Rogers. And don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, next week we have the Red Arrows. Now, this evening, the act hasn't turned up, but as you know, I've done a bit myself. Right. Well, the maestro, please, we'll kick the band into touch. I've got the organist. Thank you very much.
I left my heart in San Francisco, high on a hill. It calls me to be where little climb up in the sky. The morning fog may chill the air. I don't care.
Charlie! Let's have this explain, will you? Oh, this is ridiculous. These people think I'm hackers. Oh, come on, get your finger out. Put the other switch over. Put the other switch. That's fine. Take the echo off. You can go and get stuff. Put the other switch. That's it. That's fine. That's it.
My love waits there in San Francisco, beyond the blue and when I come home to you, San Francisco, your golden sun will shine for me. Forget it! I don't need a microphone! Al Johnson never used a microphone. No. You want them there to sing and they only stood up and shouted, Al, we can't hear you, get a microphone. I'll sing without it. My love waits there in San Francisco, beyond the blue and wind. When I come home to you, San Francisco, your golden sun will shine for me.
Norman. How are you, Norm? Good to see you, mate. He's a funny guy. He really is. Yeah. And I know you've had a successful time, haven't you, for your summer? This stint was at Hunstanton, wasn't it?
That's nice down there, yes.
You're still there?
Well, within another 2 weeks, we're finished. Yes,
what are you doing for Christmas this year?
We're in Hull.
A pantomime at Hull? What are you going to leave them as the clue?
Well, that's the clue, Ted.
Was it barbed wire?
Yeah, barbed wire, yeah.
And what about the rhyme?
Right, here we go then. Across the channel and over the wire, a means of escape but not a flyer.
Yeah, that is the fourth one. We're going to thank Norman Collier. Thanks, Norman. All the best. Good luck, mate. Cheers, mate. So, what about that one, Jackie? No? A bit of a puzzle, that one, yes?
Yeah.
Do you want to hear one of the other two again?
Hear the end.
Angel,
Yes,
yeah.
Little Angel came in item number 4 from, no, 3, I beg your pardon, from 3, from Peter Skellern, who said, initially the Spanish becomes the French. The 6th of note may mean a wrench. Now then, is the bin here on the table? Is it to come? We don't know. But you've got to reject one as there are 3 on the table. So which one will it be this time? Looking round for... Oh, she wants a bit of help.
We could do with a hand now.
A little bit of help, they need a bit of help. Angel, oh, Angel, they say. But
I was thinking that might be initial LA, Los Angeles.
Oh,
the
so
angel.
really? So that would be worth getting rid of, wouldn't it? If that's what you think. And it is what you think,
I'll
remember.
probably be wrong.
Well, there you are. It's entirely up to you. What one do you want to get rid of?
The angel.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, hooray.
Oh, thank you. I can blame you now.
Yeah, you can blame them, blame whoever you wish. You want to get rid of this one?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, you're going along with that then? Huh?
The boss said.
The boss said that. I've not opened it yet. You want to get rid of it?
Yeah.
All right, you're rejecting then a little angel brought in. Item number 3 from Peter Skellern. He said, initially, the Spanish becomes the French. The 6th of note may mean a wrench. Will it mean a wrench? All right. Peter brought you the little angel, so that's not likely to be our little devil. Initially, the Spanish becomes the French. We're looking then for something in Spanish, the initials of which spell la, le, or le, the in French. The 6th of note may mean a wrench. The 6th note of the scale is la, so the initials must be, you're right, Jackie, L.A. Quite a wrench. You were going to the city of the angels, Los Angeles.
Yes, the start of this magnificent holiday is a flight to Los Angeles on the west coast of America. 5 full days of excitement with time to explore, and there's plenty to see. Places like Hollywood, Sunset Strip, and the famous Homes of the Stars tour of Beverly Hills. Thrills of a different kind can be found at one of the nearby amusement parks, and after that, take a leisurely trip back in time to a ghost town where you can pan for gold. A tour around the nearby Universal Studios will reintroduce you to a lot of old friends, but it might not be safe to go back into the water. There would have been plenty to do, plenty to see on this 3-2-1 Los Angeles holiday.
Oh. Well, Jackie, what was that, Chris?
Not too good.
Not too good indeed, because I think you'll agree that was quite a holiday
nice.
that John Benson just told you about, wasn't it?
Yeah.
But that wasn't all, because we were also sending you on to San Francisco for 3 days. And so that you could relax in between those 2 marvellous cities, we'd arranged another week in Hawaii.
I'm not the boss anymore, you're the boss, I think.
I hope you heard that. Chris said, I'm not the boss anymore, you're the boss, OK. What he means is he's shifting it all onto your shoulders now, Jackie. So there we are. We've only got one more item. Then we're bound to the last 3, of which Dusty Bin is one of them. You know that. We're going to go on then and have item number 5 of a night on the town. And it's great to introduce you to one of the world's top singing stars, a truly marvellous lady who sings pop and folk alike. And here with one of most recent hits, Only Love, will you welcome the one and only Nana Mouskouri?
Only love can make a memory. Only love can make a moment last. You were there, and all the world was young, and all its songs unsung. And I remember you then when love was all you were living for, and how you gave that love to me. Only then I felt my heart was free. I was part of you, and you were all of me. Warm were the days and the nights of those years, painted in colors that outshine the sun. All of the words and the dreams and the tears live in my remembrance. Only love can make a memory. Only love can make that moment last. Life was new, there was a rage to live, each day a page to live, and I remember and how you gave that love to me. Only then I knew my heart was free. I was part of you, and you were all of Only love can make a memory. Only love can make that moment last. Life was new, there was a rage to learn, each day a page to learn. And I remember you then when love was all you were living for, and how you gave that love to me. Only then I knew my heart was free. I was part of you, and you were all of
Lovely. Nana, that was lovely. Absolutely super. And congratulations with that hit. It's been a good hit for you, isn't it?
Yes, wonderful.
Nice to have you back in the charts anyway.
Yes, after all these years.
Yes, quite a time. But I know you're on the strength of that alone, you're on a big tour right now, aren't
Yes.
you? When do you start that?
We start on the 23rd of September.
And how many
until
nights?
the 15th of October.
Oh, you're with us quite a time.
Yes,
Good.
quite a
You
long
make sure you
time,
go and see
yes,
this lovely lady. What are you going to leave them as a clue here? It's
Yes, it is.
a racket, huh?
Yes. And so it is, Nana's song can make the moment last. A service, a drive and out, the game is fast.
There you are. That's the very last one for you. I might refresh you on that one because I think you also have a viewer's question for us, don't you?
Yes, of course. It is Only Love was the theme tune from which TV series?
Here you are. Which TV series was the theme tune Only Love from? Ladies and gentlemen, Nana Mouskouri. Thank you, Nana. Congratulations. Have a good tour. Now then, as that one came in from Nana, and she had a lovely accent, I think I might like to refresh your memory on it. She said, Nana's song can make the moment last. A service, a drive, and out, the game is fast. So, again, I can read one of these two again. I just did that because it could have been a little different. You want to hear the barbed wire again? All right. Barbed wire came in from Norman Collier, who said, across the channel and over the wire, a means of escape, but not a flyer. So, what do you think? We know the bin's here now. It's the final three, of course, so it's here somewhere.
We think it's the barbed wire.
You think it's the
Jackie thinks it's the barbed wire, yes.
He's hedging his bets again. Yeah? You're going to stand back, Chris? You're going to go along with it, though?
Yeah.
Yeah? That's all right, is it?
Yeah.
OK. Yes, Jackie? Yes. All right. You're rejecting, then, the barbed wire. And we know it's OK with you, don't we? All right. Rejecting it, then, from Norman. He brought in the barbed wire. And he said, across the channel and over the wire, a means of escape, but not a flyer. What is it for you, then? Norman brought you in the barbed wire. Across the channel and over the wire. Across the channel may sound like a holiday, but lots of things come over wires, such as electricity, perhaps. A means of escape, but not a flyer. People use many things as a means of escape, but you wouldn't be taking a flyer here. The wire was barbed, and the television ratings are called the Barb ratings. Just take a look at this prize.
Yes, here's a prize that looks good and it's functional too. A magnificent 26-inch flat-screen stereo TV with remote control and teletext. There's also a compatible stereo video recorder that you can program to record up to 30 days in advance.
Oh, Chris, I heard you gulp when that came in. You would have loved that, wouldn't you?
Oh, yes.
I'm pretty sure you would have too, eh, Jackie? Yes. Super, super prize. Well, here we are at the final two, and this is the moment I always dread. The last two on the table, we know the bin is here, and of course, being the final two, I can read them both again, so listen carefully. Item number one came in from Sharon Boone of the Irving Davies Dancers. She brought in a bouquet of flowers and said, all round the regions, this is known, a salt container of your own. Right. Nana just brought you a racket. She said, Nana's song can make the moment last, a service, a drive, and out, the game is fast. So, what one's going this time?
We'll keep the flowers. We've had that since the start.
Yeah. You have, haven't you, really? Oh, they're all shouting no here. Where do you think you are? The price is right? What's going on here? So what are you going to do? You going to keep the flowers?
Yes.
Yes? Oh, Jackie's definite about that. How about you, Chris?
Yeah, we'll keep the flowers.
Definitely?
Joint decision.
Oh, a punch-up is developing right behind us, so that's OK, is it?
Yeah.
You're going to stay with this? You've stayed with it all along,
We can blame each other then.
Blame each other then. All right, Jackie?
Yep.
That's OK, Chris? You are going to reject the racket, all right?
That's right.
OK, Nana brought you this in, item number 5, a racket. Nana's song can make the moment last, a service, a drive, and out. The game is fast. Oh, dear. OK. Nana's song can make the moment last. In Nana's song, that was only love. A service, a drive, and out. The game is fast. Service, drive, out, and a racket all point to tennis. In tennis, love means nothing. It's Dusty Bin. You've done it! A bit of a relief, more than a relief, Chris. I'm afraid, my friend, you've been rejected on the first of the new series. Dusty, off you go. Well done. Oh, my. Well, it's no good asking how you feel. And you wanted them to keep that, didn't you? Yes. Oh, no, not much. Anyway, you've done it. Thank goodness you got rid of the bin, so you have a good prize tonight. And you have stuck with this all the way along, right? And you think it's what?
Wine.
Wine. You don't really care what it is now, do you? Right, Sharon brought you this in from the Irving Davies Dancers. And she said, all round the regions, this is known, a salt container of your own. Now then, whatever it is, it's not another bin, I promise you that. OK, all round the regions, this is known. Does that refer to the ITV regions or to some others? A salt container of your own. Well, there are a couple of salt containers of which you might have heard. A salt crock, perhaps, or a salt cellar. Cellar could have a connection with a bouquet and with a commodity which is great connections with many different regions. You're right all the way along. Wine, but take a look.
Definitely a prize for the connoisseur here. A fine selection of French champagnes, liqueurs and wines made up of Burgundy, Beaujolais and Bordeaux, as well as champagne and a variety of brandies. 75 bottles to cater for every taste, plus 2 jerry bohms of champers for those special occasions. To round off the collection, an attractive French coffee set in a traditional design that should make a good companion for the brandy.
I'm sure it will. Well, you deserve a drink after that. Let's go and get all this wine of yours. Come on. Well, Chris, Jackie, there you are. What a thing you put us through there. We're so glad you've done very well, and we know you're moving house soon, so I'm sure you're going to open 1 or 2 of these bottles. Yeah. Don't forget the money you won in the quiz. How much, Caroline?
£200.
£200, folks. Smashing. Good luck. Chris, wonderful.
Thanks
Enjoy it. I'm sure you will after that. You kept us very close there. You've been a lovely contestant. You really have. So, everybody on the show, I'd like to thank all of our guest stars, most of all you. Thank you for watching. Same time next week. Have a good week from 3, 2, 1. Good night, everybody. Bye-bye.
Sir Forsyth's keeping them calm next. Well, he's trying his best. The crowd are going crazy for the start of back-to-back Bruce's Price is Right. And over on Pick TV, we're back-to-back with the Bull Terrier. Dog the Bounty Hunter's sniffing out a wrong 'un.